is the play of Jack Kilstrom, the freshman goalkeeper out of Bettendorf, Iowa. He got both of the starts to open Big South play. We'll see how he does tonight.
And on the other side for Clemson, going to go with a 3-4-3 look to start tonight. Joseph Vandema, season high, 7 saves against Virginia Tech. He was put under fire and really kept the Tigers in it where they could steal the win late.
Yeah, really outstanding in that game, and the goal that he did concede was an unbelievable volley inside the box.
And Dame, a very talented sophomore, really starting to round things out as you take a look at the rest of the 11 for the Tigers. The host team in white and the Eagles in all black. They will have possession first as we're underway. This is the final midweek test for Clemson. All the rest of their games, weekend ACC competition. Nice little tune-up, chance to get younger players some run on. Mike Noonan loves to play a lot of guys here in these midweek matches. There's a look at Mike Noonan, looking for win number 160 with Clemson United tonight. Adam Lundegaard, ball across.
Yeah, nice ball to change the point of attack there.
On the ground, across, deflected, and then cleared away. Nathan Richmond, left foot, deflected. There's the freshman goalkeeper with some early action, Kevin, and that looked to be headed for the post.
Yeah, I think so, and looked like it took a little deflection. Winthrop does a good job of not conceding a corner in that situation.
Another look, Richmond, such a quick athlete on the strike.
Yeah, I think Kilstrom got a piece of it. You know, talking to Coach Ridenauer yesterday afternoon, that was one player. He said there were so many players for Clemson to identify, but he felt like for them to be successful, that Nathan Richmond had to have a quiet night. He's been impressed with him when he scouted Clemson.
It was a look at Coach Ridenauer, 8th season at Winthrop. He's a longtime member of the staff with the Eagles. Assistant for 12 seasons, rather, before getting the head coaching job. Knows what it takes to win the Big South and to provide a winner to the fans of the Eagles program.
Yeah, 6 national tournament appearances.
Nice ball through. This is Grayson Woodard. Cross and dealt with well by the Tigers. Deflected away. That was Joe McGee who found Woodard. A nice little run there down the right side.
Yeah, good little attack early.
Winthrop's been outshot by 40. They've really made the most of their chances when they've gotten them. 11 goals. Pretty good rate of putting it on frame.
Well, I think this is a team that's playing with a little bit of a chip on their shoulder, too. You're talking about a team that was picked to finish 7th in the Big South. Right now, they're tied at the top of that league with a win over Gardner-Webb and a tied Upstate.
There's a look at Mike Noonan, as we said, looking for his 160th win as a Tigers head coach. The resume certainly speaks for itself. 2-time ACC, 1-time NCAA tournament champions. Getting the Tigers to the tournament every year. Team that just about every season is in the mix for College Cup. And the preseason favorites in the ACC starting to play a little more like it.
Yeah, they've been good. Just been a little snake bit with some unlucky things, but solid as always. What's most impressive to me when I see that graphic on Coach Noonan isn't just what they put up there, but the number of finals appearances. Not only we're talking about the 2015 NCAA tournament final appearance, but I think the 4 other ACC championship appearances that the Clemson Tigers have made.
Corner kick coming for Clemson here. Brandon Parrish set to take it. It won't be Parrish. Richmond over there.
Yeah, have an eye for Adam Lundegaard here.
They will look for him, and it's snagged away out of the air.
That's well done from Kihlstrom. Easy to do when you're 6'5", 210 pounds, though, Kwok.
Two gigantic goalkeepers in a row. Virginia Tech had one 6'7" in here on Friday. Joseph Andema.
That was well played from Enrique Montana. Able to get enough of that, just nod it back to Andema.
Montana looking to go down into the attacking third. It's stolen away. Little pressure. Brian Marshall gives it back. Sam Pigeon. Clemson loves to press at back line. They're not going to let you possess it all day long. Winthrop able to get an attack started. This is McGee. Gets it back. Cross headed away. Now Clemson with an opportunity. This is Silla. Up ahead, Trimnell back to Silla, almost connected.
It's really cut out well by Marshall there.
Ball into the middle, back wide. Montana with a long run. Nice play there defensively. Emery Critchlow. Lundegaard trying to reverse the field here. Sean Smart. This is Remy Okunlola. Montana, cross, glanced away.
Well, early on here, Kwok, I liked Winthrop in these transitional moments. They shift from that 4-3-3 to almost a 4-4-2, 4-4-1-1. Just staying compact, getting numbers behind the ball. Very organized.
Little patience here from Clemson. Pretty good defending by Winthrop with the ball moving side to side. Smart pass through and kicked away.
I think that was Pigeon again, just cutting out that pass.
Silla, cross, almost found ahead, glanced away again.
Yeah, Tyler Trimnell was in there lurking, wasn't he?
Eagles trying to advance it. Now a throw for the Tigers. Okunlola. Remy making his first career start today. A lot of action in Clemson's end of things. Winthrop doing a good job thwarting attacks to this point.
Yeah, here's a moment to press for Clemson.
Ball won well into midfield. That was Ricardo Ferreira winning the ball in the air. Richmond. And stolen away. Again, the Eagles game on defense. And a throw. Down the right side. This is Woodard being chased down. Lundegaard, beautiful form there. And a foul called.
Yeah, seemed a little soft there, didn't it? Not a whole lot in that challenge.
It's not been an incredibly physical first 10 minutes. That may be the most physical play so far.
Yeah, and you see the pace of Grayson Woodard. He's pretty quick. In those wide areas, he can be dangerous.
Well, again, one in the air. Brian Marshall, 6'3", 190.
Rodrigo Ferreira having a little go from distance.
He sure did. Caught me off guard up here.
I think he thought Andima was off his line a little bit, but he hit that well over.
Lindegaard. Looking across. And a throw. And a little pressure on Winthrop and a quick trigger. They're going to make him go back. Remy Akinlola. Tried to find Silla quickly. Smart. Well, taken away. It's well defended there by McGee, and then a whistle. It'll be a free kick for the Eagles.
Yeah, McGee and Parrish just got tangled up a little bit.
5'6" senior out of Jacksonville College, Joe McGee. Mixing it up a little bit here early. Parrish a chance to turn. Ferreira sends it wide.
That's well done.
Picked up by Riveron Sagrero. Shot and wide. Again, a deep chance there by the Eagles, but trying to attack Ndema from distance.
Now that was Ricardo Ferreira. You got a sense of how deep he'll come into midfield to collect the ball.
Well, that's 30 yards out. Almost found the near side, Riveron Sagrero.
It's good patience there from Gibe.
And you could tell he wanted to send it. Clemson content to hold possession. Akinlola, good ball into the box. Richmond turns it, played back, and sent away. That was Rodrigo Ferreira.
It covers a lot of ground defensively.
Silla has it knocked away from behind. Scramble. Away from behind. Scramble. Referee lets Winthrop win the ball. And a foul whistled on Gael Gibert.
It's pretty well done by Bruno Riveron Sagrero there. Look at this. Nice little slide tackle to keep possession.
Yeah, a lot of contact there, but not sure anything worth the whistle.
Yeah. That's clever from McGee.
This is Critchlow taking away Richmond. Beautifully done and slipped.
And Guido's just looking to play Ricardo Ferreira in there. I think it would have been better to take that on his chest.
Oh, nice slide there. Rodrigo Ferreira gets a deflection and they give it right back. And now some room. Akinlola.
And this is where Clemson can be dangerous.
Taken down from behind, and this will draw a card. First yellow card issued today. Akinlola, you saw the freshman get out in space.
A quick change of pace there from Akinlola. The foul wasn't bad, but it's just in that moment, he's stopping a counterattack, and that's one of the times when Clemson can be dangerous in those transitional moments. They get forward quickly. It's an easy decision for the referee there.
Boris and Getty.
Well, you never want to go in the book the first 15 minutes. Now you have to really be guarded and cautious defending in those 1v1 areas.
Left footer, deflected. It's loose, but then picked up by Ferreira.
Well, it had a little pace on it, and it hit that, just the wet surface of the grass.
McGee ahead, but Ndema again, a good instinctual player, able to scoop it up. Harmless there.
And that was a good matchup there with Sean Smart on Woodard, just the pace of those two.
Enrique Montana. Back to Ndema. Tigers still trying to solve this Winthrop defense. They've done a good job finding some seams. Errant touch. Richmond goes down, a whistle, and a foul called against Rodrigo Ferreira.
Yes, those moments, I think Clemson just needs to be a little bit cleaner. Finding that pass in the midfield, breaking that first line of pressure from Winthrop.
This is Silla. Tigers again putting the heat on that back line, not able to hold it. So Winthrop's got to go. Ball for Ferreira. And again, taken away.
That's outstanding from Gael Gibert, isn't it?
Textbook. Parrish in the middle, big swing, just wide.
Explosive change of pace there from Brandon Parrish. He had a look, trying to test Killstrom early here. Killstrom looked pretty confident. He thought that was going wide.
Played out wide, Riveron Sagrero to Ferreira. Tigers wanted the out of bounds call, didn't get it, didn't matter.
And these are the moments that Lundegaard needs to try to link up with Gibert. There you go. That's good combination play to break pressure in the midfield.
Silla. Sit in there. This is Gibert.
That's a good ball.
Nice ball, Richmond. Akinlola. He was on. Low cross. Deflected. Good defending there by Brian Marshall. May have saved a goal, and now a corner kick coming for Clemson, but that was a dangerous ball across.
I like the idea there from Akinlola. He couldn't really pick anyone out. Winthrop was organized, so he just whips it in there with pace. Anything can happen.
Ball high, and nobody prepared to take that one. Three shots for Clemson in the early going. Haven't put one on frame yet. One for Winthrop. Ferreira goes up and over, and it ends up finding Guido. Woodard cross and well wide of everyone. Winthrop's gotten a couple of attacks organized here, but it's been difficult for them to patiently wait on an opportunity. Clemson's really been able to force the issue with their back line.
Well, when they've gotten forward with 2 and 3 players, and it's always going to be a tough task for that wide player to pick out a single player in the box when they're well guarded.
Oh, an ambitious ball. He's on. Cross. And almost sent in. Oh my, that was almost a disaster there for the Eagles.
Yeah, again, just a ball whipped across like that with pace is always going to be dangerous.
And Tyler Trimnell really thought he had an opportunity there and just about did. Here's Smart. Montana, low cross, and just a bit early on the swing.
Yeah, Richmond did well to get on the end of it, just couldn't turn that on frame.
Yet another quality cross in.
That's a great ball in from Enrique Montana.
And a shove and a foul. Rodrigo Ferreira pleading his case. He's not going to win that one. Lundegaard. Silla protects. Feeds it off. Nice combination. Wakanlola. High. Rebound deflected. Boy, Joe McGee once again may have saved a goal because Richmond was ready to find the back of the net.
Yeah, he took the sting out of that one, pushed it down for a corner. Have a look, little clip ball here. He's trying to pick out Montana at the back post. Richmond got over that. I think he may have put that on frame.
There's 25, Nathan Richmond. High ball in, and they found who they wanted to find there, but could not get it down. Trimnell.
Yeah, he just didn't quite get over the top of that, but thought surely, look at where this ball ends up. Just at the top of that 6-yard box. Thought Killstrom would have come for that.
Montana. And the offside flag is up there. First time that the offside trap has worked against Clemson so far tonight.
Yeah, that was very close.
One more look at it.
Ooh. Very close.
I'm not sure about that one. This is Riveron Seguero. All deflected, he tried to shoot, and it was sent away.
Oh, Brian Marshall, the center back from Winthrop, wearing the captain's armband there on the ball. He's done well. He's kept that back four organized.
Lundegaard. Here's Lundegaard again, leading the charge. Good pace. A little too strong for Montana.
And you can see Adam Lundegaard's frustration a little bit. He's trying to find that entry ball that we referenced into midfield.
Working back to the inside now. Critchlow tried to find his teammate, couldn't sync up with McGee.
He's got a nice bit of attacking talent when he comes forward there.
A very interesting player on the attack, freshman from Durham.
Flag stays down.
Trimnell Keeps it in. Another quality run there for the Tigers, getting forward.
Well, you know, all that's predicated. That time they were able to find Usman Silla in midfield as they were building out. Makes a huge difference to just be able to have that link-up play.
Lundegaard, solid defending.
Oh, it's a good
nice turn. Chibay. Silla on the left. Goes down and a whistle. Dangerous spot for a free kick here in a scoreless game.
That's clever from Usman Silla. He sees the contact coming. He just leaves the leg there. Guido tries to pull out of the challenge, but it's too late.
Parrish and Richmond standing over the ball. There's another quality angle from the field.
Well, Brandon Parrish scored a nice goal from a free kick against South Florida on the road. He's got the range to hit from here.
Ball in. Headed up and out. And it'll be a corner kick. Good challenge that time. That was Pigeon.
Nice touch from Pigeon there. Along with Marshall, two center backs, like 6'3" each. Going to be tough to beat in the air.
Killstrom's been tested. He comes out, knocks it away, the strike. Smart upset with himself that time, just didn't get a good rip on it.
Oh, Killstrom did well that time. He came out, he recognized he couldn't grab it, but he was courageous and got a hand to it.
Lundegaard heads it forward. Trimnell again. Able to get to it, but nothing really to do with it there. Nice glance. Ferreira. And he goes down, no whistle there. The Eagles side, they really wanted something there and did not get it.
Well, it looked like there was some contact with the arms between Ferreira and Gibert.
Now the offside flag comes up.
Yeah, Riveron Seguero was just a little early.
Here's a no call here from the contact.
There's a lot of contact with the arms.
Sure was.
In all fairness to the center official, though, his angle on it, your assistant referee is 60 yards away because he's working that sideline. I don't think he had a very good angle on it. They're going to allow some contact with the arms. He never actually latched onto his jersey or latched onto his arm. Of course, if I were Winthrop's head coach, I would have been arguing.
Absolutely.
Right?
And rightly so. One thing to note there, Gibert, he's got a reputation that precedes him as an excellent defender. There's an excellent bit of work there. Tigers able to keep possession. Ball across.
Big paw to it from Killstrom.
Akinlola keeps possession in the box, and that is a goal kick. Deflected off Akinlola. First career start. That young man's been in the middle of a lot.
Yeah, he showed his quickness and his quality out there in that wide area.
Alex Meinhardt in for Tyler Trimnell.
I think this can also be a little shuffle along the front lines. Looks like Usman Silla's gone to a center forward position. Perhaps Meinhard's playing wide left, Richmond wide right.
That's a dangerous combination right there for Clemson here late in the first half.
A little bit of embarrassment of riches, isn't it?
When you can go from Trimnell to Meinhard, that is certainly the embarrassment of riches that you talked about, because you don't lose anything. You get a similar body type and a similar skill set, but with fresh legs.
Well, and now you're playing with Usman Silla in a more central area, which I think is always dangerous. When he's on the ball, he's so good on the dribble in those 1v1 situations. And now he's operating in a central area.
Again, well defended by the Eagles. Guido gets it. Tigers try to get it back. It'll be a throw for the team in all black. And our first substitution for Winthrop. Josh Sheck into the lineup. Boris Ngeti comes off. Coach Ridenauer's got to be pleased with what he's gotten these first 30 minutes.
Well, I think they've had moments where they've been successful breaking pressure, getting forward. They've been pretty organized defensively.
Ball across, it won't stay in. And as we talking about it, you know, they haven't had a ton of possession. Clemson's been the team possessing the ball. But Winthrop's done a pretty good job of accepting that and then just getting a couple of opportunities, trying to strike quickly here. Possible opportunity here.
Yeah, I think,
Tigers doing well.
I think when they've gone forward, if you would criticize anything, it would just be they haven't gone forward in big numbers, but that's understandable. It's all risk reward, so sometimes you're gonna attack with 3 and 4 players rather than 6 or 7.
Clemson just making it so difficult to even complete one pass.
It's a credit in those situations. Credit to Winthrop for being able to play out of it.
Tigers aggressively pursuing possession, even all the way to midfield.
Yeah, those are the moments where it's so important to just change the point of attack, find a safe pass, make the field as big as possible.
Headed down and forward. Bit of a dangerous spot here. Guido, place it back. Ball into the middle, shot deflected. That was Rodrigo Ferreira. Down, shot, and a goal off of Endema. What a ball there, just into the game.
I think that was the sub that came on. I think that was Sheck. He struck that well, had a lot of movement on it.
Winthrop strikes first here in the 33rd minute. Holy cow.
He just takes a touch on his chest, and it just dipped at the last minute, didn't it? It looked like Endema had a good beat on it.
You could tell Endema really thought he dealt well with it.
This will be a good angle. You can see the movement on it. You can see he had both hands down and just hits him in the right hand.
I said the 33rd minute, actually 32nd. First goal of the season for Josh Sheck, and what a moment.
Yeah, Winthrop takes a lead.
Now, how does Clemson respond? This This is Ferreira. Shoves it off right side. Woodard. Low cross. And Dama grabs it out of the air. Is there a counterattack opportunity here? Tigers with a few bodies forward. Good ball through left. And nice sliding tackle there defensively from Brian Marshall. This Winthrop backline feeling good right now.
And they're going to fight for everything, and getting the go-ahead goal, they'll be even more confident.
Ball up high and a whistle. This will be a free kick coming for Clemson. Critchlow going to draw the foul, as that is Meinhardt shaken up.
And Critchlow just coming through the back of Meinhardt there a little bit. Actually, it was when Meinhardt kind of came across and played. He kind of turned his leg into him.
Going to try to walk it off.
That's what I like to call. He has a little hitch in his giddy up there, Qualk.
Well said. See there, 12:24 to go in the first.
Well, last time they were in this situation, Parrish elected to serve. It'll be interesting to see if he goes for goal here.
He does. Deflected away. Rebound, Akinlola. And offside. Offside the call. That may have been on the initial service there.
Yeah, it was interesting. It was hard to tell. The flag went up quickly. Look at this initial save. Yeah, I think they were offside.
That was a really good ball from Parrish, too.
Killstrom did well. He kept his eye on it.
Rodrigo Ferreira in the middle gives it to Guido. Double teamed. And a whistle, and they're going to call the athletic trainer out.
Well, I think Winthrop will certainly feel a little hard done by the timing of that call. It didn't look like Meinhardt was down that long, and they were on the attack and in possession.
And Brandon Parrish is a little upset at the head referee as well. Wasn't really planning on coming off, but he will just for a moment. We'll see why here. Thought maybe there was head-to-head contact there, but not really. Elton Chafamba will come in, and Parrish will take a rest. Chafamba is a spark plug. Heavy touch, taken away.
I see the overlap coming here from Akinlola.
This is Chafamba. Flicked and cleared. Critchlow. Montana. Nice ball on the ground. Goes down in the box. No whistle. Clemson will play on.
Again, the play of Brian Marshall there in that moment.
Oh, a bit of a miscommunication there between Meinhardt and his teammate. That was an ambitious angle there from Montana trying to stay on. Aiden Williams in for Riveron Sagrero. Winthrop, you got to think, very pleased with what they got from Riveron Sagrero in the first 35 minutes.
Yeah, he was pretty active over there on that left flank.
Killstrom boots it. And Dama unfazed by the pressure. Can Winthrop get possession back? They cannot. Richmond able to pursue the ball. Good pressure put on here. Right off the bench. Williams. Stolen away. Deflected and then out of bounds. Too heavy from Guido.
He's just trying to link up with Woodard there.
Chafamba. This is Ferreira. Finds Williams. Now to the right side. This is Woodard. Guido, cross. Headed out.
It's a good delivery from Guido.
Ferreira tried to corral it and could not. Clemson with 8 shots and 4 corners so far and trailing a goal. Ball through. Touch. We're tied.
Okunlola making the most of his first career start. Does well. Gets released in a wide area. And who does he pick out? Arguably the most dangerous player recently here for Clemson Tigers. It's Nathan Richmond.
Superb chemistry on display for the Tigers there as we're tied at 1 late in the first half. One more look at it.
Great timing on his run. Good positive first touch. Draws the keeper. And that's actually a more difficult finish than it looks there. Look at all the traffic that Richmond has to negotiate.
Splits the 2 defenders. That was well placed.
Yeah, Meinhardt wisely gets out of the way there. Well, I think that's a massively important goal for Clemson. You certainly did not want to go into halftime down a goal. That's important for Winthrop to hold their nerve. They had a good opening 37 minutes here.
Richmond's 4th goal he's now scored in consecutive games. Should note the goal he scored against Virginia Tech, assisted by Silla. It was Silla's ball through to Okunlola that allowed Richmond to get goal number 4. Silla sends it across. This is Smart up ahead again. Okunlola wide. Dangerous.
That's a terrific run from Alex Meinhardt. That triggers the ball from Okunlola. He's trying to pick him out. It just gets cut out by that Winthrop defense. You just feel like Clemson's ratcheted up the intensity since conceding.
Header just high and wide.
I think that was Gibe who got to it initially. Just tried to get enough on it, change the direction of it, put it in that far corner.
Almost got it to go. Instead, we remain tied. Another look. That wasn't far off. Another sub for Clemson coming on. Couple of subs, as a matter of fact.
And I think that was Jackson Roble and Isaiah Easley.
Winthrop also making some changes. Stefan Sildor with the ball out wide. Unable to connect with him. And Roble and Easley in for Silla and Richmond. Getting them off their feet. Those two having a conversation with their head coach. This is Montana. Into the middle. Ferreira gets the possession back. Nice ball. McGee.
What a turn from Joe McGee there.
Nifty footwork, but Lundegaard makes sure the Tigers keep it, and sloppy there in pursuit. Sildor. One more look at the contact here. A little excessive.
Yeah, I don't, not a whole lot in that, right? And I think he's done a nice job of letting the boys play tonight.
Really, that one spot. There's been 2 or 3 whistles in that one spot on the field.
That's the Bermuda Triangle down there.
Up in the air. Who comes down with it? Taken away, and it's a corner kick for Clemson. Well, it wasn't really a dangerous moment, but just not dealt with very well by the Eagles.
Yeah, good awareness from Alex Meinhardt to press the ball, and Clemson ends up getting a corner out of seemingly nothing.
This will be the 6th corner for Clemson in the first half. Remember, they got 11 against Virginia Tech. It took all 11 for them to get a goal off of one. Back footer.
Oh, that's 2 corners in a row that they've managed to find. Gibet.
He's a good one to pick out off a set piece. One more look from on high.
He's just trying a little back heel there to steer that on frame.
Stays in. Guido down the right side. He's double teamed. Somehow keeps it for a while. Coming up hard. Critchlow. High ball. Williams. Headed away, and Andema will grab it.
And Williams nearly picked out Sildor there. I initially thought Critchlow mishit that ball.
Three minutes to play before halftime. This is Roble. One more look at the chance here. Critchlow's ball across.
Yeah, shapes the ball at the outside of his boot. It's good defending from Sean Smart to stay goal side and ball side. He's able to be there first to win that.
Chance for a cross here. Deflected. Smart. The top, left foot. A little bit wide, not a bad idea. Just into the action, Jackson Roble.
Yeah, good little turn and quick shot from Roble. Just couldn't steer it on frame.
Ball forward. Be a throw. Clemson making Winthrop play from its defensive end here in the waning moments. First half. This is Sildor in traffic, deflected. Good pursuit that time by Andema.
Initially, I thought he was going to let Okanlola have it, but he called him off. He just wanted to pump that ball forward.
Can Roble get on it? He can. And now Ford tried to find Okunlola. Couldn't quite make it work. This is Williams. He'll leave it off. Check. The throw. That's how the first half will end. Spirited first 45 minutes. A little back and forth here, Kevin.
Yeah, and I think goals are always good for games, and I felt like after Winthrop went ahead, the intensity of the match ratcheted up there, and you saw a different Clemson there for the last 10 minutes or so.
And we're pleased to be joined down on the field by head coach Mike Noonan of the Tigers. You know, you had to be disappointed to fall behind, but your team rallied. You got the equalizer going into the half.
No, I was pretty much happy with it.
After this, nothing but ACC play down the stretch. We knew Winthrop would play well coming in here. It's a team that they've only scored 11 goals on the season, but 6 of those have come in their 2 wins. When they score, it tends to come in bunches.
Well, like I said, I think this is a team that's has a little chip on their shoulder, and they're starting to show that recently. They, again, picked to finish 7th. I think they felt a little hard done by that from what is, of course, the coaches' poll in the Big South.
Nice flick back, but intercepted. The ball through. Tigers have done a good job on Ricardo Ferreira. He's got almost half the goals for Winthrop this year, but has really had a hard time getting anything going. Here's Richmond with the interception. Taken away. That's Williams who came on at the end of the first half.
That's a good recovery run from Williams. Yeah, Ricardo Ferreira hasn't gotten a lot in terms of shots on goal, but he does a lot of the intangibles. He's been good with his back to goal, bringing other players into the game. Of course, he's been physically matched up with Gael Gibert a couple of times. That's going to be a tall order.
This is Sean Smart. Meinhard. Touch back. Nice redirect there. Silla.
That's well done.
Quickness, low, deflected, up and snagged by Kihlstrom.
Well, I think one of the directives from Coach Noonan must have been to get Sean Smart more involved. He's already kind of ventured forward early here. In the first couple of minutes of the second half, only a handful of times did he get forward in that first half. He's dangerous when he does get in the attack.
That's Okunlola again. That's twice. He's been able to sort of sneakily beat a defender to the spot, and Sheck there is whistled for the foul. It's almost like they're underestimating his ability to eat up space.
Well, he is quick, isn't he? Look at his touch here. Sheck has no choice. Gets the caution for that.
Yellow card issued to Sheck. That's the second for the Eagles so far today. Good ball wide. This is Smart out there. Silla in a phone booth. Smart. Low cross. Nicely played again by Kihlstrom, the freshman.
Yeah, he's trying to pick out Tyler Trimnell there, but Kihlstrom did well to come out for that.
Sildor out wide. Woodard dispossessed. It goes out. One more look at this. Nicely played by Smart.
Well, I think he can be a real threat when he does come forward. He's a good server of the ball. Just didn't make that many forward runs in the first half.
Silla links up with a teammate. This is Trimnell. Knocked away, low, and deflected, saved. Boy, nicely done there once again by Kihlstrom.
I think only two people in the whole stadium thought Trimnell was going to shoot from that angle, and that was Trimnell and Kihlstrom. He had that covered. I thought surely he's cutting that back. Must have thought Kihlstrom was cheating a little bit.
Well, he almost snuck it in, didn't he?
He did. Big paw from Jack Kihlstrom just stops that dead.
There's a look. 14 shots for Clemson, just 3 for Winthrop. But as we know, all it takes is 1 quality chance. Tigers have put 4 on frame. I would note the first 8 shots, I believe, were errant shots.
Well, they just had 12 at the end of the first half, so they come out here in the first 3 or 4 minutes of the second half and created a couple of opportunities.
Parrish shoves it wide. Looking for some space. Eagles close the ranks there. Okunlola. Well positioned. Off the head. Shot deflected and wide. Once again, Parrish. Well, an unbelievable go at it.
Yeah, I like Nathan Richmond's aggressiveness there, snatching that opportunity. You could see Jeroen Gibet right by him. He felt he had a better beat on it. Nonetheless, it's a Clemson corner.
That was Gibet over there. He thought he was going to have the chance, and Richmond snuck in there, got the left foot to it.
His eyes got big.
Williams takes it away. Foot race with Okunlola. And there's the freshman again.
Well, he did well. He made amends for coughing up possession there.
Goes wide.
I think Gibert just mishit that a little bit, trying to find Okunlola again.
Sheck trying to see an opportunity. Couldn't find anyone. Parrish trying to keep it in. He goes down. It'll be a Clemson throw. Parrish a little gimpy.
Didn't see a whole lot in that.
Whistle. And a free kick for Clemson.
Not sure who the offending party there was, if that was Sheck or Riveron Seguero. If it's Sheck, he needs to be carefully sitting on that yellow.
Clemson keeping the pressure on. Gibet into the middle. Parrish trying to get rid of it. And he finds Woodard. Nicely done from behind. Smart and a foul. Smart.
Quick restart.
Quickly. Smart on it again. Sent away. Again, good defending by the Eagles on the edge. Woodard over there, I believe. Here's Okunlola. Finds Richmond. Cross low, just missed him. Follow Okunlola, just misses the bar.
No, it fell right to him, right? This is one of those situations where if he takes it first time, does he have a better chance at it? Just the hesitation, he takes the touch. Just leans back the slightest bit, puts that over. He's been pretty electric tonight, though, hasn't he?
He sure has. Smart with a footwear issue. Yeah, Okunlola making his first career start. Able to really do a lot on the pitch tonight.
Yeah, he picks up the assist on the equalizer. He's been dangerous quite a few times. Showed his pace as well, hasn't he?
.5'11" forward from Lawrenceville, Georgia. A couple of subs in for Winthrop.
It's a good turn from Sheck.
This is Guido. Long run. Turned out. Well done defensively by the Tigers. Not to concede a goal kick there, excuse me, a corner kick there. Guido, nice play back, and then this will be a corner kick. Giles Hubert did a great job with that.
I think that's goalkeeper always appreciates. Even if you concede a corner in those situations, you're cutting out a dangerous cross.
This is Riveron Sagrero. First corner of the night for the Eagles. High ball toward the top of the box. Ferreira. Gets it low in. Again, well defended.
I think that was Tyler Trimnell coming all the way back. A little diving header to clear that.
Foul there from behind. Once again, Jabay.
That's such a nice turn from Jabay here, but it looks like he just got his arm a little bit, pulled him off balance.
McGee whistled for Winthrop's 11th foul. Richmond. Okunlola takes a tumble. No whistle there. Tigers wanted something.
Clemson bench is not happy about that.
Okunlola, though, looking to strike. Loses the handle. That's Pigeon. Riveron Sagrero with space, able to get it back to the middle. Ferreira looking for his brother, and again, the angle cut off by the back line, and Ndema picks it up.
That was a really nicely weighted pass. I think could have been a lot of trouble if Ndema wasn't so aware and came off his line so quickly.
Gibert able to win the one-on-one that time.
Well, Clemson's done a better job of breaking that first line of pressure here in the second half. These midfielders are finding some passing seams and playing between the lines, allowing Clemson to get forward quicker.
Both players go down. Richmond down, and then Sheck also went down. Sheck was in pursuit and then just dropped. He says he's good. We're going to stop action anyway. 32:50 to go on the clock. There's a contact. And it took a cleat right to the midsection there. Rodrigo Ferreira. High in. Looking for a teammate, couldn't find him. Pigeon was down there. It'll be a goal kick. Enrique Montana comes in and Okunlola will step off.
Yeah, a little shift. Montana's going to go on the left side, and Sean Smart's going to come over and play on this right side, where I think really Clemson has had a lot of joy to start this second half.
There's Montana. Settles. Lundegaard. Good ball forward, a little short. Richmond can't play it. That'll be harmless. Sheck tracks it down.
It's a good call, Kwok, there. He was aware he was in an offside position initially.
The way this Clemson team rallies to the ball, he knew he'd have a chance to get it back. This is Trimnell. Played back. Montana, the fresh legs, the lefty. Shot. Wide, well wide, and a goal kick.
Yeah, the clearance falls right to Meinhard there. He didn't have a lot of time. He was trying to get the shot off quickly.
Ball ahead, the flick. And that's tracked down by Marshall. Parrish. It'll be a throw for the Tigers. Again, well defended by Williams. The subs for Winthrop have certainly made an impact tonight.
Yeah, I don't think the level has dropped. They've brought some intensity to the game.
Trimnell going to draw the whistle that time.
I think the referee thought he had a little too much with the hands there as he was feeling out the defender. You know, it's such a funny game sometimes. It feels like Clemson has been the aggressor here in the second half, but the same could be said for the first half when Winthrop went ahead. You have to stay switched on.
Nice turn there. Silla tried to find Richmond. It was deflected.
Oh, that's good.
McGee.
He's been a little bit of a firecracker in there, hasn't he?
Sure has. Clemson keeping the pressure on, but Winthrop really not blinking so far in the second half, keeping its composure.
Yeah, the moments they haven't been able to break pressure, they've been smart trying to go long.
Riveron Sagrero, lefty cross, headed away. In the air, Ferreira. Header, wide, and a goal kick. When Winthrop's created something, it's looked a lot like that. Quick, sudden, maybe a look, a chance, but not a whole lot of possession in there.
Yeah, you can see how they'll turn a half chance into something.
Montana, a long run there. And a corner kick coming for the Tigers. They just never cut him off.
Kihlstrom again comes out and gets a big hand to it.
Sure did. Gibert. That'll be a corner kick again. So the Tigers continue to knock on the door here. This will be 9 corners. This time it'll be, once again, Parrish in the field of play and Richmond to take the kick. High ball. Can't find a head.
Kihlstrom again comes out and gets it.
Scramble for possession in the middle here. It'll be the Eagles coming out with it for the moment. Ferreira.
I think corners are so hard to defend. It's an opportunity for the opposition to load up in your area. Oh, turnover here.
Dangerous spot. Trimnell gets it off. Richmond plays it back to the middle. Shot. Goal. Tigers lead. Joran Gibert.
Well, it was just that little counter press moment where Winthrop started to get expansive. Clemson's able to win the ball. Nathan Richmond looks like he's going to go for it himself, but calmly finds Gibert just inside the foot finish.
Third goal of the season for Gibert, the transfer from Oregon State.
Well, it's a finish like that you understand why he was the Pac-12 Player of the Year. He realizes he doesn't have to hit it with power with his laces. It's just placement. It's a little bit of traffic. Kihlstrom can't quite see it until it's too late.
Once again, the goal kind of threading the needle, avoiding the bodies in the box.
Well, you felt like Clemson came out as the aggressor and perhaps something would come from one of those set pieces, but that was in the run of play and a nice little counter-pressing moment.
Smart with the ball. The whistle's blown. Riveron Sagrera went down like maybe Smart poked him in the eye.
It looks like it. It's like a paper cut. It can be a lot more painful than initially you think.
He looks to be okay. You could tell inadvertent. Both guys shake on it.
Of course, he's going to have to step off because medical personnel did come on the field. I think he'll be waved on right away.
Clemson with its first lead tonight. I'll be interested to see how Winthrop responds. Haven't seen them playing from a deficit. Also see how Clemson responds. I don't think they're done. And once again, the quickness of the Tigers on the attack, forcing the whistle and leading to a free kick.
He just has a go at Ngeti. It's just outside the area. Well, I think those are the moments you're talking about, Walk. Like, how will Winthrop respond? It's a good opportunity for Coach Ridenauer to learn about this team. They've gone on the road, done well to go ahead. Now they're trailing here in the second half with 25 minutes left.
Parrish. And Silla. We'll see who takes it. Parrish, low, redirect, deflected. Again, that's well done, and right at the top of the attack is McGee. Can Winthrop make it count? Not right away.
Sheck's touch was a little heavy there.
Clemson controlling the tempo of this game really throughout. Conceded the goal, but they have really commanded the run of play. Meinhard. Smart out wide. You talked about what happens when he gets forward. Push back. It's a little out of rhythm. Shot in the air. Parrish plays it down.
Well, for me, if you're Winthrop here, you want to do the things you've done for the first 65 minutes here. You want to stay compact, get numbers behind the ball, venture forward in numbers when you can. You certainly don't want to give up a third goal. The game is a different animal if you do that, and keep chipping away. You created some chances here.
Easily almost able to corral that.
Guido's appealing for that ball to be out of bounds, but I think Enrique Montana just kept it in. Flag stayed down from the assistant referee.
Jabay off to Smart. A little bit of a sloppy pass and a foot race. Lundegaard able to get the throw. Smart will throw it in. Tigers with 19 shots. Said already 7 here in the second half.
Seven here in the second half to go along with 3 corner kicks.
Nice ball. Gets through, and it'll be a goal kick. Looked like Parrish really wanted the deflection there to get a corner, but referee unable to give it.
It looked like from the last touch, it's tough to see from that angle. Ball did take on a different trajectory though, didn't it?
Nice flick forward. Jabay to Silla. Roble started the break. Smart almost able to get a piece of it. Montana, short, deflected, and a goal. Sean Smart again.
Yeah, sneaking in. We talked about him and the difference he can make when he gets forward. He ventured forward there that time and stayed up there. Latches onto the end of that.
Looked like the Tigers had missed a chance there initially right in the front of the goal, but Smart, Johnny on the spot on the backside. Another look.
Lovely ball in behind from Brendan Parrish there.
It looked like Meinhardt may have been the initial target.
I just went right through the legs of Brian Marshall there to find its way to the back post. Oh,
Smart knew what to do with it.
Yeah, quality of the ball from Enrique Montana, hitting that pass, serving it across in one touch. Really, really nice.
Smart's first goal of the year. In fact, that's his first career goal in his 24th career game and his 16th career start. Great to see that. And he mentioned a guy who really got on the field because of his defensive prowess. And it feels like with every passing game, sort of seeing that more and more, he can function almost like a midfielder.
Yeah, he reminds me a bit of those familiar with Clemson soccer, Charlie Asensio, how much he would come forward. He's so good in his service. And just also had an engine that could run all day long. He can make those 50, 60, 70-yard runs.
That's one thing this Clemson team certainly has. You know, the last couple of years, they have lost a lot of talent, and they have lost a lot of leadership to the professional ranks. And high draft picks, you're talking about 4 top 5 picks in the last 2 MLS drafts. And yet, you've got this class of second and third year players who is now emerging. We're talking guys like Smart in there, as you see the foul one more time. Meinhardt, a bit of an older player, but a transfer in from Tulsa. You've just got a new group of players that's emerging. Trimnell in there as a second-year player. And then, of course, you've got Okunlola we've seen today, Roble, who you've seen.
Yeah, I think that's one thing that Coach Noonan and I talked about is just the development model. When guys just keep putting in the work day in and day out. You and I were talking at the break. I think for me, the two most improved players on this Clemson team this year, Sean Smart and Nathan Richmond. And those guys have just been gangbusters.
And Richmond, another one of those sophomores that has really emerged. Nice ball, finding Smart on the right side, cross low. And Winthrop, nothing he could do there but just get it away. I believe that was Rodrigo Ferreira in the box. Roble. Cross and a corner. Another corner kick as Mason Jimenez is checked into action. First time we've seen him tonight.
Yeah, good little forward run, breaking that last line of Winthrop off the ball.
Here's Roble. Transfer from Wofford. Away and deflected. And a goal kick.
Ujebe has turned into quite the target on these corner kicks. It's the third or fourth time Silver's been able to find him tonight.
Ferreira looking to get forward. And the flag goes up, I believe. There may be a whistle and a foul back behind.
Yeah, not sure if Guido was involved in a little contact. Got fouled there as the ball was played through.
I was going to say, I wasn't sure about offside there. Yeah, the foul whistled back where the ball was served. Smart, again, deals well with it.
Sean Ujebe just so composed under pressure.
Ethan Marks was checked in. He was the intended target of that pass. Eagles trying to turn it. Ferreira goes down, a foul. Wasn't a lot there. Smart draws a whistle, though. Tigers can't complain a ton. They've only been whistled now for 6 fouls. There's a look at it, 12-6, the totals.
We've had a couple of cards, but it hasn't. Certainly wouldn't think it's an overly physical game. Even some of the fouls, I think, like that last one, were pretty soft.
Here's Pigeon. And nothing really there. Winthrop will try to regroup from the back. Eagles in need of some help here. Need a goal just to put themselves in position. Maybe square this one. Time's running out.
Clemson still electing to press high up the field. Pays off for them.
Smart from Jabay. Now Roble. Jabbay's been a little more involved.
And I think they've had more success finding him. Tempo of the game changes when he's on the ball.
Nice ball. Opportunity. Deflected. The rebound deflected again and grabbed by Kihlstrom. Another beautiful chance created by Clemson. The Tigers can't capitalize. Kihlstrom sends it away. 6 saves by Kihlstrom today. Look at the shots. 20-3 in this one.
Yeah, Coach Ridenauer he's been impressed with him, particularly as of late. As I said, he's started the first 2 Big South games for this Winthrop team. I think there's a sense that he will be the guy moving forward.
Aggressive angle pursued there by Meinhardt. He almost got it through. Redirect, stolen away. Ball forward. This is Trimnell. Excuse me. That's looks like Gibert.
Yeah. Gibert winning that ball and getting forward and staying forward.
Now Gibert on the wing. Cross and handled. Kihlstrom again has been active pretty much all night long. You put a lot on a freshman's plate.
Well, I think when you look at the goals that Winthrop has conceded, really tough to put on the goalkeeper in those situations when balls get whipped across the face of the goal and you're moving one way. Those are tough to defend. It's hard to hang those. But the moments when he's had to come out on the crosses or the corner kicks, he's been courageous. He's come out. He's well-timed things. As I said, I think it helps when you're 6'5". But he's got some tools.
Montana ahead and a little flick across. Again, dealt well.
Yeah, it's a good throw to trigger a counterattack.
Jimenez gets it to Roble and now into the middle. Gibet to Smart. Cross. And again, sent away.
Yeah, teasing little ball there. Kihlstrom wanted to come from it. I think he made the right decision in the end to not.
Smart tracks it down. Still a bit of a miss-hit there. Push forward, goal kick. Looking for Isaiah Easley. Tigers with 3 goals. Here's what they've looked like. We'll start early in this one. Beautiful combination. Nathan Richmond. Then you've got Joran Gibet. And then the third and final to this point, Sean Smart.
Yeah, good deception to create those moments. And then, as I said, just reference that goal across the face of the mouth is so tough to defend.
Those 2 goals in 5 minutes. Tigers have been able to put their stamp on this game. Again, trailed in the 32nd minute, 1-0. Conceded the first goal. And since then, it's been all Tigers for about the last 45 minutes.
Well, that third goal came so quickly after the second. That's what we were talking about, Qual, because I think you need to really stay focused in those moments if you're a Winthrop and keep this thing at 2-1, relax. There's a lot of soccer to be played, but when you give up the third, it really changes the game. Now you're chasing it. Now you have to be more expansive. You have to take more risks.
And the Tigers perfectly content to just sort of settle it in the back now. Try to get forward like this. Roble.
A probing ball there, isolate Roble, and I think that's Critchlow.
Try to get it back. A little heavy. Smart tried to leave without the ball, and a turnover. Once again, a very quiet night so far for Ricardo Ferreira. Big South leader with 5 goals, but we've seen him all too frequently tonight kind of get the ball in the middle area and then not be able to get forward.
Yeah, it's one of those situations where you have to have the commitment to guys getting forward off the ball.
Freshman with a lefty shot. That's Jimenez. And a goal kick, or excuse me, a corner kick coming for Clemson here. Speaking of freshmen, Okunlola is going to come back and replace Smart.
And I think some of Ferreira's frustration, too, is he's not getting the service he normally gets, which I think is natural. You're going to get a little better service. Balls in, players run underneath when you're playing a USC Upstate as opposed to a Clemson.
You know, Tigers looking to surge their way back into the national rankings. Just inching up toward where you would expect Clemson to be. If they continue to play like this, it's only a matter of time before the Tigers will get that sort of recognition.
They just got to keep grinding out these results, and I know Coach Noonan is a perfectionist. Conceding the goal will irritate him, but it'll give him something to work on.
You know, I sort of was anticipating that as we got a whistle here. I was anticipating that, and so gave him a chance to address it at halftime, and, you know, he said, basically, we're good. Now, he's not saying that right now. You see him hanging his head, but when he really, you could tell he was pleased with the way his team performed, despite the fact that the scoreboard really didn't reflect that.
Well, I think it's one of those things we talked about. There's always an opportunity to learn about your team, and as soon as they went down, you could see the energy level just ramp right back up in that moment. Oh, and there's 4.
Beautiful. A quick strike for the Tigers. They get number 4, and again, just a lethal combination up front.
Yeah, and again, it's a ball that comes from a wide area, which has been problematic on the night. It's easily with the service, just kind of squirts across and finds Meinhardt, who puts it away.
Another angle on it. Roble sends it up ahead, easily with the assist. And just the little redirect. He didn't get a whole lot of that, Kevin. 3rd goal of the year for Meinhardt.
It won't be the prettiest goal he scored, but they all count the same. It's funny, I think Jackson Roble just made amends. You could see the expression on Coach Noonan's face a few minutes ago. It happened after that offside call on Clemson, and that's always going to be a coach's pet peeve when a wide player who can see the whole back line of the opposition is caught in an offside position. It's somewhat the cardinal sin. You should never be off because your body shape should always be open and seeing the last line. But Roble makes amends there with a nice ball into Easley. We'll have to see if that gets credited as a double assist as well.
They did that earlier with the combination Silla and Okunlola. Speaking of good combinations, here's one to get Guido in space. Righty cross. Again, taken away. Tigers just unforgiving defensively. Any miscues, mishits by the Eagles, they've been punished. Now wide again, Roble. Can the Tigers find another? Shot wide. So we'll just try to get one in the area. And a couple of subs. One more look.
I think we're going to see James Kelly come on here as well as Titus Sandy.
There's Titus Sandy Jr. Isaiah Easley takes a seat. And as you said, James Kelly going to replace Montana. Silla's off the pitch as well. Chifamba is back. 5 minutes and change to play. It's another thing we talked about. This is an opportunity for Mike Noonan to get some guys some work, and he loves to do that. And when you do that, it allows you to continue to work on things you're working on. You don't feel like you have to just kind of hold the ball and play possession. You can get these guys some opportunities to show what they're capable of.
Yeah, that's right. Some of the tendencies of how you want to play, you're looking for the movement and the runs, and you don't want the level to drop off. But I think for both of these teams, here with just under 5 minutes left, I think they'll both start turning their attention to the weekend. Winthrop, of course, will be hosting Radford on Saturday. Big conference match for them.
There's a whistle. Tigers will host Louisville here on Friday. Another big matchup in the ACC.
Doesn't get much bigger than that, does it?
No, it does not.
Louisville's very good this year.
Tigers still with a trip to Syracuse, hosting Boston College and at NC State down the home stretch of the season.
Of course, you mentioned it earlier. We talk about the coaches poll. The coaches in the ACC tabbed Clemson to win the league this year.
Whistle here, just a bit shaken up. Here's a look at that Clemson schedule. There you see it. Louisville nationally ranked, Syracuse on the road nationally ranked, BC and NC State. Critical points on the table. You talk about it all the time. You got to take as many points as you can. The Tigers playing much better here of late when conference play started. They're really, the 1-0 decision to Wake Forest on a penalty kick, I know it was disappointing for them, but even then, it was just a higher quality of play as they continue to build and build and build toward the end of the season.
Yeah, and I think even the result going to South Bend and going down 2 goals and then coming back before halftime to tie it up and losing there late, what sticks out to me there is, it's going to be a chilly trip to what is essentially Canada when they go to Syracuse, right? Mid-October.
You got to pack some layers. It's always a fun matchup when those two get together, too. Syracuse and Clemson have had some great battles since the Orange joined the ACC. A bit gimpy, Brian Marshall. Under 4 minutes left to play.
He'll be on the wrong end of this one tonight, but I think Coach Ridenauer will take some positives from his team. They had some moments where they were able to break pressure, get forward, do some things.
It's really hard not to crack under the onslaught the way this Clemson team, they don't just attack you, but they pressure your back line. They just do a lot of things to make you uncomfortable. And it felt like Winthrop really never settled in the game, so it's to their credit they were able to find a goal.
Yeah, and talking to Coach Ridenauer yesterday, talked about the danger of wide areas, and when Clemson's able to overload those wide areas like they have tonight, the delivery has been exceptional, and they've been clinical in the second half, finishing off those opportunities.
Terry Watson on defensively for the Tigers. Opportunity here, just wide. Frustration there from Kelly.
Yeah, he did well to carve out a chance for himself, and you could tell he was looking for that far side netting.
It's another exciting young player. Look at that.
Whew. He didn't miss by much, did he?
He may feel that. Hit that fence. Not now, but, you know, in a little while.
He might.
This is Williams. Interesting split there from McGee, trying to get the ball. Showing off a little flexibility.
It's nicely done from Gibert.
Easily gets it away. Again, the Tigers maybe looking to create another chance. Okunlola, he's done very well on that right side today. You know, storylines in a game like this, you're looking for sort of the unlikely hero. Put him in the starting lineup. Mike Noonan certainly had a level of expectation, and you got to think that Okunlola has matched it.
Yeah, he has all of the tools from an athletic standpoint. He's quick. He's good with his feet. You can tell there's a high soccer IQ there, and I think he's going to be one of these players you watch over the next couple of years. You're just going to get better and better.
Harmless toward Endema. Chafamba, another super talented player.
It's a good ball.
Jr., good ball. Right side. It's from Meinhard. Gets it back.
There's contact there with Sheck, just enough to throw Meinhard off balance.
Pereira, this is what he's been looking for. Gives it up to Guido, but Clemson able to get away. I'm telling you, every single mistake that the Eagles have had, the Tigers have made them pay tonight.
That was a good breakup from Sean Smart there. Just got enough of the ball.
Easily into the middle. And that's going to be a goal kick.
Jackson Roble just, I think, took one too many touches there. It was on just to be able to take the sting out of the ball and played Kelly in with his first touch.
One more big boot from Jack Killstrom. And that'll do it.
As you said, that's going to be Coach Noonan's 160th career win here as head coach of the Clemson Tigers, and Clemson's going to move to 7-3-1 on the season.
And Winthrop falls to 2-6-1. Again, Mike Noonan 6th among active coaches in wins and continuing to rack up victories. You saw the quality, you saw the depth